I do lots of things with one hand. Come on. All right, today we're getting ready to grind some rings to put in this thing. Just check this thing out. It's so sweet. I got it painted and primed and painted. Tapes off of it. But look at those O-rings in there. Can you see those? Nice. That's for making all the boost. All right, so today we're gonna be grinding some rings. I got some total seals. I've already done a few, but we're gonna start grinding top ring. And this is a steel dikes ring, stainless steel dikes ring that's on the top. So that means that this top ring is stainless steel and dikes. Actually, it's easier to see here in a total seal little flyer that comes with the rings. It's going to show you what the other rings are. So this is the dikes ring right here. You can read that. That's what it looks like. I thought about doing a gapless top ring, but my pistons are not set up for it. They're set up for this. So maybe next time. And then the second ring is a Napier, which is this one. And it is a, it's not stainless. I think it's just a cast ring. Let's see what it says. Yeah, ductile. So that's ductile iron. So I got a Napier second ring, stainless dikes top ring. So here's what we're gonna do to grind the ring gap. So you've gotta get the gap right in the bore, because if it's too tight, when it gets hot, they'll butt together and break the top of the piston and create all kinds of problems. And for a boosted application like this, and there's a formula in here for the bore size, but for the bore size, I'm aiming for a 28 thousandths gap, 0.028. So I have this total seal ring grinder, and this thing's pretty slick. It makes it way easy. So what we're gonna do is, I have found 0, and you set up the ring in here, and you put this gate down, and you set up the ring in there, and you butt it right to the edge of the gate. And then you pull the gate up, and then you drop it down on here, and this thing pivots down when it's running. So I'll show you. I turn it on, and it's just kissing it right now. You can hear it. But I have it set at 0 on the dial indicator, and when you turn this knob, the dial indicator moves. So that's one way. That's the other. Now I've marked it. I've set the tabs at 0 and 28. So all I got to do is slowly, and I'll take a few thousandths at a time, but I will rock that thing down back and forth, and I'll turn the dial until we get to 28, and then we'll check it in the bore, and I'll show you. But it comes out right on the money. It's pretty slick. I'll show that to you. Hold on. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grind this ring. You just watch. That's 0, giving it a twist. That's about 3 thousandths, 5 thousandths. There's 8 thousandths we've taken off. And I can tell you, stainless is pretty hard, so this makes really quick work of it. That's 10 thousandths. It's about 13. About 16. 17. 20. 22. 25. 627. All right, that's 28. I'm going to take this out of here. Now, on the edge of this, from grinding it right in here, there's a little burr, and it has this little wheel over here that you use to take the burr off. Let's check it in the bore. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. It's a little tough, especially the stainless. It's pretty stiff, but okay, I got it in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this old piston and I'm going to use this to line up the ring. I'm going to push it down to the oil ring, make sure it's square in the bore, and then you can see the gap right there. Now let's measure that with the feeler gauge. I got 28 on there. It might be a little loose 28. Let's just try 30 and see if 30 fits in there. Hopefully not, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, 30 fits in there. So I got a little bit more than 28 on that one. But so number three top is 0.030. All right, we're just gonna keep going, doing the rest, and I'll get them done. All right. Okay, so this is how you load a ring in here. You're gonna stick it in. This adjusts how the ring sits square like this to the cutting face. I already have it set, but you're gonna swing this down here, and then you're gonna put the ring in. A little hard one-handed, but the bottom's gonna just rest against that, and then you're gonna take it all the way up to the edge there if you saw it go in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it down like that, and then it's set. And then you can lift this up and see I'm still set from the last ring cut. So I'm gonna dial this back to 0, and that's moving this whole table away or closer, depending which way you turn it, to the cutting blade. So right now it's at 0. So I'll turn this on, and then you would push this down to make a cut. So I'll add a little bit here, a couple of thousandths, and you can hear it cut. We'll add a little more, about 5-6 thousandths, just like that. Dial in a little more. Ooh, that was a little bit of a bigger cut. Couple thou. We want to take this to 28 thousandths is what I'm after. So right now we're about 19 thousandths there. There's about 22. 24. 26, 27 right in there. Getting real close. 26, 27, 28. That'll be the final cut right there. Okay, now I'm going to take the ring out of here. Now what I was saying is there's a little bit of a burr right here, and that's why we use this wheel to kind of clean that burr. I don't know if you can see it in the film. In the video. See if I can get it to focus. Maybe you can see that little burr. It's really hard to get it to focus, but it's there. I can feel it with my finger. I'm gonna take it off. Yeah, the burr's gone. So we'll try this in the bore again. Again, it's a little tricky to do with one hand, but I do lots of things with one hand. Come on. Like shifting gears. All right, we'll use the piston. Get that thing squared up in there, like that. There's our gap. Oh, not quite square. Let's just try that again. There we go. We got 28 on here. That's much better. That's a good 28 right there. 30 would not fit, so we're good. We'll pull this guy out. Number 5, write that number down. 0.028. And we just keep going. And that's it, grinding rings. It's nice to have a tool like this Total Seal one here. This thing is super nice for making it easy and repeatable. I don't build a ton of motors, so my first couple, they were the gap's a little generous, but it'll be okay. And I started on the second ring, so it's not a full-on compression top ring, but yeah, I'll be pretty happy with it. It should be good, and we'll get this build finished up. All right, out.